Welcome back to Kristen Taylor's Intuitions. Today we're doing What Are We Thankful For? There's 3 options on the table. The first one is the golden elephant. The second one is the 2 white doves. And the third one is the golden heart. At this time you can pause the video, or if an option already popped out to you, you could look at the bottom in the comments. There'll be different timestamps available. You could skip to that section of the video. This is a general reading, so do take what resonates and leaves what doesn't. So for the first group, we have the golden elephant. The first thing I see here, there's a lot. I'm soaking in actually. What I feel, well actually we'll go through the cards first and then I'll tell you what I feel. Because there's a whole story and the thankful comes at the end. Because I do see that you've been through a lot. You know, life's hard. I can definitely see it. I don't know if you know what you can manifest, because the first card we have here is receptivity. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. So since this is a general reading, some of you may know of your abilities, you know, and some of you may be like, oh, no, I have no idea. But manifestation is all about intent. Okay, so if you're thinking positive thoughts, positive things will come to you. If you're thinking negative thoughts, then that's going to get the result of your life. So a lot of people are like, why are things going wrong for me? Why this, why that? And then they're throwing themselves a pity party. And then they're wondering why everything's going bad. And it's like, well, look in the mirror and maybe you'll see why. Because you need to change your own perception in order to move forward. I'm a very honest talker. I'm going to talk to y'all how I talk to myself in the mirror, okay? So this may be some tough love. And I'm sorry if you don't want to hear it. This may not be the video for you. But when the cards are talking, I'm just going to say what needs to be said. So you're this goddess, and I can already tell you don't see yourself, or God, whatever you want to be. But you do have the ability to manifest what's yours. Just the clouds in the background and the storm are brewing. You just may not know how exactly to manifest it. The next card I did pull is yearning. As you can see, the storm got darker in the next one. The water's going crazy in the background. Water for me expresses emotion, so there's deep emotions in this group. I'm seeing different things can be happening, because again, general reading. So some of you may have just separated from somebody. You see how that beautiful mermaid's yearning for someone and he doesn't care. His face is in disgust, but she just wants him. So some of you may be yearning for someone that you're in a relationship with. Others of you may be yearning in a relationship where y'all were never even really together. It could have been like, oh, y'all slept with each other here on and off or something along that lines. But then there's also other groups that yearn for people that they were never with. Like what ifs, what if scenarios. That's what I'm seeing. So a lot of different things going on, but this is longing for someone. Undesired separation, pining. So I see the passion. I definitely see the passion. I see the beauty in it, but that card, you don't see beauty. Like I could tell, I see the beauty, but you do not. Because it's hard, you know? Everyone beats themselves up. So you're not going to see the beauty in your passion. You're just going to see what it does, that it pushes people away. And that's not the case. Because over here is vulnerability. Upright, vulnerability means open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender. This reverse is letting me know that you're not allowing yourself to be tender. Because you went through that pain. But Spirit wants you, the universe wants you, whatever you want to call it. They want you to be okay with being vulnerable. The only way you can grow in this lifetime is if you accept the good and the bad. So if you're expecting it to be sunshine all the time, the reality of it is you're not going to get that at all. So if you're going to keep hiding your emotions and you're going to stick in this upside down state, you're never going to move on. You're going to have hurt. You're going to have pain. You're going to be blocking yourself because you don't want to feel these emotions and say, hey, they exist. Okay, I know some of you may be like, wait a minute. I do feel my emotions all the time. But it's not the same. It's definitely not the same at all. Like you're feeling the emotions, but you're not really digging deep to see, hey, why am I feeling this way? What is triggering me? What did I do that can make the situation switch? There's 2 sides to every story. So, okay, this is my view, but what's their view? And is this something that I made in my head because of insecurities? Or is this something that's actually a problem? So it could be a lot of things. It could be some of you, somebody hurt you. So you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to be vulnerable. Or it could be that you're just so scared of being hurt that you don't even want to take the steps because you're just like, no, I'm not even going to try. Like, oh, let me tell you, so-and-so went through this, so-and-so went through that. Okay, if you saw bad relationships with your parents, that doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. You know? So it's like you're blocking things. You have fears because of past traumas. And as I stated earlier, the bad parts and the good parts are a part of life. You got to accept everything. So if you're expecting to just ignore these feelings and repress them, let me just tell you, you're going to have fun. You're going to have a lot of times where you're fine, and then it's just going to be a bam where emotions just flood you. So those were from the Oracle of the Mermaid, those 3 first cards. The second cards I pulled from were for the Psychic of the Heart Oracle deck. The first card is refusing to see. So what you're refusing to see is everything, the big picture. I kind of feel like you're focusing on one thing, but you're not seeing the big picture. You're not seeing, hey, this happened, but why did this happen? This had to happen so I can grow. Why did this need to happen so I can grow? Why did I need to go through this pain so I could grow? All you're saying is, no, I'm hurt. And that's the end of it. No, Spirit's not going to put you through things just so you end up on the bottom. That's not how this works. You go through pain so you can grow. But you're refusing to accept it. You're just like, no, the sun shines behind you. You're not even trying to look at the sun. You're busy looking forward. Your eyes are closed, but then you still want your intuition to work. You see that third eye? You still want this to work, but you're facing away from the sun. You're facing the darkness. So how can Spirit or anyone, the universe, whatever you want to call it, help you if you're not even helping yourself? Because they want you to seek that truth. They want you. They want you to get out of the darkness and go into the light. There may be 2 perceptions of someone. That's what I'm seeing for some of y'all. 2 perceptions, or there could be 2 people for other people. It's either, it could be that you're with someone or seeing someone and you're like, oh, this guy, he's so amazing. Or girl, they're so amazing. But then they have this other side to them and I just don't know. But as humans, we all have different sides. So if people switch up, that's just basic human emotion, first off. And then second off, maybe they are bipolar. I don't really know their life, but you should definitely see counseling if that's the case for other people. But it's like, of course, everyone's going to have different sides to themselves. That's a part of being alive. I have my work persona. I have my home persona. I have my spiritual persona. I have different parts of me that represent different times. So you can't really blame someone on being one way and then the other, because that's just a part of being alive. Finding the different parts of you. I do see a sense of wanting to rebuild. I feel like this is real. Like you want to rebuild, but you're over here refusing to see and wanting to rebuild. Like how do you expect to rebuild if you're refusing to see the errors in your own way? It takes 2 to tango. So no matter the situation, no matter what happened, if you're in the wrong or if you're not in the wrong, there's still 2 sides to everything, because I see you want to rebuild, or someone else may want to rebuild. Well, actually, this isn't even that type of reading. This is what you should be thankful for. You should be thankful for even the opportunity to rebuild. Other people don't get that. Other people can stay stuck in this refusing to see. And they don't even get the chance to rebuild. But Spirit's saying, hey, you have a chance to start all over again. The storm was on the left side, the sun's on the right side. So get going. We want you to succeed. We want you to be successful. Let's get it. Because they see you as a star. And this is just from my blue tarot deck here. You can't really see. It has a little eye. But they see you as a star. They definitely do. The world sees you as a star. The universe sees you as a star. To others, you're a star. Because no one knows what you're going through but you. I feel like y'all have these ideas of perceptions that people have on y'all. But why? Why? Like, why do you care what other people think? I know it's easier said than done. Like, I went through that whole stage where I cared. But once you understand that this is your life and no one else lives your life but you, then you fully get it. I'm so sorry. The camera keeps going in and out because I'm shaky. But I wish I could see the star you are, because I feel like you're all holding yourself back. Spirit says, hey, be thankful that you learned these things. Be thankful that you're going through hell now, so later on you could go through a brighter future. Because if you just expect life to just hand you stuff, that doesn't happen. If you're like, oh, you don't know, Kristen, I've been through hell. There's people that been through worse, let me tell you. You think that you went through everything? There's people that been through the ringer, and that will put your story to shame. So be thankful that people still see you as a star even after everything. The universe still sees you as a star. The universe wants you to be everything and even more. Because right now you're blocking yourself. You're blocking the world. This should be upright. You should be getting everything that you desire. But that's not the case. Because you're overhearing your negative thoughts. And it's okay to be in your negative thoughts sometime, but why? The judgment already happened, or is soon coming for some of you. So for some of you, it already happened. For some of you, it's still coming. But why? Sorry, this camera keeps focusing out because I'm shaky. I'm trying to bring it up so you can see it. There we go. I'm just going to put it down because it just keeps getting shaky. But I just see y'all blocking yourself. Like, y'all are exhausted. The Ten of Wands. It's the next one. It's just from another tarot deck. It's very beautiful. But the Ten of Wands is reversed. The Ten of Wands upright means weighed down with problems, very heavy lead. Reversed, you're just exhausted. Just ready to give up. That's what I'm feeling like. Ten of Wands reversed. Ten of Wands reversed. Kind of feel like you could put down these sticks at any time, these problems down at any time. Again, I keep hearing people say, yeah, easier said than done. You don't know. Y'all don't know what I've been through. This isn't even my deck, but all I'm saying is, like, life is hell at times, but it's up to you to make it what you want. If you stick in that pessimist mind frame, you're just going to keep holding on to these. Like, it's reversed. You don't even have to be holding on to these. You could just put them down. But you choose to hold on to these obstacles, these problems. It already happened. Why are you still holding on to them? Because even the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Usually upright, that means, like, work. Paid work. Like, you're dedicated. You want to get this stuff going. But reversed, you have no motivation. There's no motivation there. Even your intuition's off. Some of y'all may be actually gifted. Some of y'all may be, like, you're supposed to be this high priest, all upright, all knowing. But you're blocking yourself. You're ignoring that gut feeling. That's what you're doing. You're ignoring it. You're just like, like, my feelings matter too much. I'm just going to ignore the red flags. So I feel like a lot of you ignored a lot of red flags. Just ignore my intuition. Sometimes the universe, spirit wants to show you signs so you avoid situations. Because you know deep down what needs to be done. You may not even just want to do it. Because there's this new beginning for you. That's what you should be thankful for. A new beginning. With spirit all around you, with the sun shining, moving forward. That's what you really should be thankful for. But instead of being the star, you're over here refusing to see. You're refusing to see. That's what you're doing. You're refusing to see. And I'm so sorry, I'm knocking over the camera. And you're over here yearning. Yearning for the past. Yearning because you feel like you need someone else to be complete. Which honestly, if that's the case, you need to stop to love yourself anyway. Because if you feel like if you can't be by yourself, the first person that you need to love is yourself before you love anybody else. Because then you're never going to really be able to love anybody. Because there's going to be these insecurities that pop up. Because you can really have it all. You have the ability to manifest. Receptivity. Look at this hummingbird, the spirit guide bringing her what she wants. Do you see her trying to go over there? Do you see her even stressing? Do you see her with this look on her face, desperate? No, because she knows what the universe has to provide for her. She knows this new beginning's coming. So y'all really should be thankful that y'all even get to have a new beginning. Because a lot of people don't. Some people don't even wake up the next day. But y'all get to have this new beginning. After all this crappy stuff. But it really is up to you and only you to see if you want to keep going for that new beginning or if you want to stay in the same situation. If you do, more power to you, you know. It may just be a little bit hard, but you can really make any situation work. But Spirit wants you to know that you can get out of your current situation, whatever it may be. It may have to deal with love, life, school, work, you know. Could have been longing for a position. You could switch this however you like. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I can tell you're not taking care of yourself properly, because in the Rebel deck, the Rebel Oracle deck, it says eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Spirit wants you to take care of yourself because you're not taking care of yourself. And they're saying stop obsessing. Stop obsessing. Let me bring this to camera. Stop obsessing. Hold on. My hand's in the way. You are not the fucking center of the universe. Mr. and Mrs. Big Head, calm down. I have to tell myself that too, because sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so good looking on you. And then I have to stop myself. Woo! So I think we all just need a reality check that in this world, there's a lot of other things to put in factors besides just us. There's other people's emotions. There's other life events that happen. We don't know everything. So stop thinking everything is about you. Because some of the stuff that happened may have nothing to do with you. It may have to do with another party. It may have to do with work. It may have to do with school. It may have to do with other things that caused all this to get shaken up because you thought it was about you. Because you need to learn, love yourself. So you could stop thinking that it's about you. Get that new beginning, guys. I want you to have that new beginning. I know it was a lot of like, oh, she's talking serious. It's just because I love everybody. Like, I love to love people. And I hate when people feel low. So if you do need to go see someone, go see someone professional. If you want to talk, there's people out there who would love to talk with you. Or even if you have people to talk with, friends or family or anybody, like, you're not alone. Ask Spirit or the universe, whatever you want for guidance, and they will direct you where you need to go if you really feel like you shouldn't be thankful for anything. Because I feel like this group, like, some of you may be like, oh, I'm not really thankful. Or some of you may be like, it was a crazy 2019, Kristen. Or whenever you see this, it was a crazy year, okay? You don't know what happened this year. Girl, boy, y'all don't know what happened this year. That's another story, another day. But just be thankful that y'all even get another opportunity to start again. Thank you guys for watching. If you want a personal reading, definitely look down below in the comments for a email address, Kristen Taylor Intuition. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you have any requests, leave them in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. You can win a free reading. A comment down below when you've done all three. We definitely appreciate you. All right. Hope you have a good night, good morning, good day, love and light. Alrighty, this is for group number 2, the White Doves. Welcome, everybody. Hello. This is Kristen Taylor's Intuitions. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is for what you are thankful for. Before I get started, if you'd like a more personalized reading, look in the comments below. Message me. More than happy to be of your service. So right off the bat, I had to pause this video twice because I keep getting nervous. And I was not nervous during the first video. But this second one, y'all's anxiety is up there. Let me tell you, I don't know what y'all are scared to do or what you're scared to confront, but y'all need to calm down. Y'all need some tea. Y'all want some tea? What else is coming? Yoga? What else is coming? I don't know. I just feel like I kind of want to give y'all a pill so y'all can calm down because this anxiety is like too much, guys. Let me tell y'all, because this is a lot of different groups. So take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. But I feel like a lot of y'all are going into new skin right now. The first 3 cards are from the Oracle, the Mermaids. But this card I pulled out is the Selkie and her skin, reclaiming your authenticity. So this may be a time where things are changing for you because we are in Mercury retrograde, or it's just ending actually right now, November 20th. But this is a timeless reading, so it's just a time of transformation. That's what I'm seeing, because Scorpio season, Mercury retrograde, even if you're watching a later time, I'm just sensing transformation. You're breaking free, like shedding new skin, finding yourself. That's what I'm feeling. Don't be afraid to go the different route, because some of y'all I feel like are nervous. Y'all are nervous for these changes because these aren't things that you thought you would feel later in life. We all grow into things. We all grow like a flower. We just grow. But Does a flower ever stop to think like, hey, am I growing too much? No, it just grows. So don't overthink. Don't get nervous, because I was getting anxious. Let me tell you, I was so anxious. I was like, oh my goodness. And the second card I have is reflections reversed. So reflections upright is what you contemplate can actualize. So since this is reversed, this lets me know why that anxiety was there. Y'all are so anxious about these changes and anxious, like some of you may be like, is this really what I want to do? Or some of you may be like, I heard someone say, hey, I might just be in a midlife crisis. That's for some of you, not for all of you. Others of you, you're just like, but it's probably not going to happen though. Like, why? Why are you doing that? Why are you being anxious? Why are you second guessing yourself? If you want stuff to manifest, take it into your own. This road is yours. Take it. Don't be scared. It's so easy to hide in a bubble. It's so easy. It's so easy to hide where you're used to. It's all about expanding. So don't be afraid if you're changing. I'm proud of you if you're changing. I'm proud of you if you're thinking differently. I'm proud of you if you want to go a different direction. I'm proud of you if you're finding yourself and no one else gets it. I'm still proud of you because it's all about you. This reading's about you, nobody else. So don't feel selfish. Some of you may feel selfish if you're going down certain routes, but why? This is your life too. Live it how you want as well. The next card I did pull is Lumeria Returns. Earthly spirituality, community, ocean conversations. So this is all about community. The two doves right here. I didn't plan that. This is spirit. That's all spirit's doing. So some of you may be on the spiritual side, hence why you're on this video. Just know that there's communities. That's actually what I want to build this page up to, is a community of people who just want to talk and communicate and realize that no one's above anybody else. We're all on spiritual journeys and we have somewhere to go. Or even if you're not spiritual, like there's going to be people around you that are going to understand you. Like there's just people around that want to be there for you. And we really don't want you to close yourself off just because I'm saying we, because I'm talking with spirit as well. If you're like, why is this girl saying we? Like a lot of voices be talking to me. But the silky inner skin, reclaiming your authenticity. Like people are going to like you. I'm sorry if I mumble or speak too fast. I get excited when I'm talking with spirit. It happens. So you're going to get that community. Some of you may even be pregnant or soon will get pregnant because she's pregnant in this card. So ooh, exciting times. This change. And for some of you, that pregnancy can make you find a different self, a version of yourself that you may have never even thought of. So that's beautiful. Or you could be giving birth to a new idea. Because I know some of you are like, hey, I'm not pregnant. Hold up, girl. You better back up. You better back up. Don't worry. It could be a birth to a new idea, a birth to a new project, you know, or just like a birth to a new you. This is your life. You can do what you want. Because right now, you may have some feelings when you're by yourself, of feeling helpless and hopeless. Some of you may feel this all the time. Some of you may feel it every once in a while. We're in our holiday season, so seasonal depression does come up. Seasonal depression. I don't know why they wanted me to say that twice, but for some reason they said it. But it's okay. It's okay not to be okay. I don't want you to feel like, oh, I'm not okay and that's a problem. No. The feelings of not being okay you have to go through. It's all about expanding yourself. So if you don't feel content, I love that. You want to know why? Because that means you're going to expand and become something bigger than you were. So stop being anxious. Stop being scared to be your authentic self. Because spirit and I want you to be your authentic self. Because why would you be any different? Why would you want to put on a show? Why would you want... Let me tell you, once you just start living your life how you want it, you're going to be way happier. Because I do feel like there's parts of you that you need to confront. There's a lot of things you need to confront. And this isn't bad because it's reversed. For me, this is from the Psychic Tarot of Heart deck. So these three. But they want you to confront. Confront whatever's holding you back. Whatever is making you nervous. Whatever's from your past. If there's things from your childhood. If you saw things with your parents. Or things in friendships. Whatever. Okay, it happened. Be in the present. And that's easier said than done. I had to battle my own demons. So I can't just sit here and tell you you're going to wake up one day. And everything's going to be resolved. Because that's not the case. But what I'm saying is if you confront this little by little by little, you're going to be able to see, okay, that was then. What did I do then? What did I need to change then? Or you know what? You realize like, that had nothing to do with me. This is all having to do with somebody else. These perceptions are just all that I knew at that time. But that is not my reality. That was their reality. Or this is just a perception I have of myself in my head and it's not really real. That naysay voice that everybody has. You just have to go through that confronting stage. You have to confront the things in your life so you can expand and reclaim your authentic self. Because Spirit said, ooh, that anxiety, no wonder. Because I paused this video twice. I didn't even get past the first card. Well, I think maybe like the second card, and I was already like, why am I so nervous? I couldn't understand why I was so nervous. Because y'all have anxiety. Or some of you may be like people who, some of you could be introverts and you just kind of stick to yourself. Others of you can be extroverts, but before you go out, you get anxiety. Because there are extroverts like that, believe it or not, that do get anxiety before events. Like, not everyone's feeling themselves 24/7. You know, sometimes the most confident people have insecurities. They just don't show it. So whether it be an introvert, an extrovert, Spirit just wants you to breathe. Spirit wants you to know that they're there with you. Male or female, it doesn't matter. They're there for you. Just talk to them, reach out to them. They want you to know that they're there because you're freaking out over temporary stuff. And they're talking to me too, because I do that on some days too. I'm still human, you know. Some days I am able to beat those insecurities, and then some days I'm with y'all on that confront reverse because I just can't. So don't ever think that you have to change in the blink of an eye. You definitely don't. But all I'm seeing is a time for transformation of understanding yourself. So this can be a fast process for some of you, and you can accept it and be like, you know what, it's a change. This is the new me. And then for some of others of you, it may be a slower process where you're dipping your toe in first before you actually jump, because you have anxieties. There's things you can't trust about certain situations. But in the future, it's the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is in the future. Or it could be now. Some of you it's now, some of you it's in the future. For a lot of you, I feel like it's in the future. Because I feel like you have creative projects that you want, creative things you want to do. And Spirit's like, hey, we have your back. But you need to be able to reflect on yourself and make things actualize. Realize how are you blocking yourself and how you can take yourself from here to here. Basically, this reminded me of the Magician card in the regular tarot deck. To be honest, that's the vibe I'm getting off of. Because right now, there's so many choices. There's daydreaming about things that could possibly be. And it's like, you have what it takes. The Ace of Wands, you have what it takes to get going. You have what it takes to get there. You have the creative energy to do what you want to do. You just have to manifest it. Because you are blocking yourself from this anxiety. Because the King of Pentacles upright are visitors, messages to share. This could also be, because it is coming in, y'all wanted this message to come to y'all. Y'all wanted someone on a horse, or just someone to come riding in and save you, or ride in and change things for you. Or this could even just be you blocking yourself, because again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But it's in the reverse. So if you are waiting for someone, they're not coming. And why would you even want to wait on anybody else for your happiness to begin or for you to expand? Because you're trying to avoid this Tower moment. This Tower in reverse, I feel like you're avoiding. That's what I'm feeling. I'm just gonna go based. Because the Tower regularly is catastrophic, accident, things happening very quickly at lightning page. So the opposite of that is things are going slowly, delay, avoiding the collapse. Because you don't want this collapse to happen. Because people see the Tower card and they're like, run away. But actually, the Tower card is fucking beautiful. And I'm sorry that I cursed if you don't like cursing. But the Tower card is beautiful because it collapses. It's struck and it collapses. But during that collapse, you have time to rebuild what you want. So you have all these anxieties because things can go wrong. And what? So what if they go wrong? That's beautiful that they go wrong. You're like, Kristen, whoa, how is all this catastrophic events good? Because you get to test your abilities out when things hit the fan. You get prepared in situations. So later on, if something like that similar happens, you know how to handle it. So things may have happened in your life because things are hard, because because there's a reason why you're helpless and hopeless. There's a reason why you have to confront some things. Again, this doesn't have to be all the time. This could be a time in your life that happened in the past that just made you feel either one, not good enough, or two, just weak in general. But you need to realize that that past is the past, that this is the present. You need to have that tower moment. You need to raise this upright and be like, you know what? What do I need to do to let go of my shadow self? That shadow self right there. What do I need to do to let go of my shadow self? Let go of anxiety so I can be my authentic self, so I can manifest what I want. And I think some of you really do want a family or do want a community. I feel like group number 2 with the doves, you really want to be with people who get you. It's either a community, friendship, or a birth, or just a transformation of self. So these are what I'm feeling. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this group, y'all have my anxiety. Let me tell you. I was like, why do I have to keep stopping? Like, I couldn't even get past the first card. But the good news is, you are going to get released, because this is reversed. Usually, the 8 of Swords, you know, tied up, locked away, you know, but this is reversed. So that's actually good. Because I know usually swords are having to do with mental, but the reverse is the opposite. So the 8 of Swords. Self-acceptance, new perception. Well, that makes sense, right? Because she's tied up. She's tied up there. But if you do it reversed, you got a new perspective. You take that blindfold off, you get out of the situation. Those swords are on the floor, they're not even going to attack you. These swords are not even attacking you if they're in the reverse. You're able to take the blindfold off, break loose, and realize, hey, it may have been my perception on the whole thing. I could flip this around to make this work. If it was upright, it'd be bad, but it's reversed, the opposite effect. So break yourself free, because you're supposed to be this chariot coming in strong. Chariot being protected. Honestly, some of you, a lot of you are protected. Spirit's protecting a lot of y'all, because I see these as protectors. Cats, dogs, just really in any physical form. Spirit can come through anything, but you're stronger than you know. You're way stronger than you know. So I think you should feel thankful. Thankful for the strength. Thankful for endurance. Thankful to see life in the new perspective. I'm so sorry, it just keeps getting blurry. Because I see spirit around you. Thankful to have that tower moment and come back stronger. That's what I feel like. Because all this anxiety is not going to do anything good for you. So Spirit's saying, hey, make those changes. And they know you're stressed. They know you're stressed. They know you have anxiety, because from the Rebel Oracle deck, it's stating, you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. For me, I'm taking this like, girl, you need to relax. Boy, you need to relax. You need to go stretch your body out under the sun, inside, whatever you want to do. You need to stretch and just realize the present moment is the only thing that really matters, and to be in the moment. Because yoga, it's all about relaxing your mind. It's about relaxing your mind and just being one with yourself, one with the universe. You don't really have any worries, because at that point in time, yoga is a sense of meditation. So Spirit does want you to just breathe and realize, hey, stuff is happening, but I'm this chariot over here. Be thankful that I came out stronger, that things are changing, that I'm gonna, if you're not at the chariot, then you soon will get to the chariot vibe. Because I know some of you are like, hey, I'm not there yet. Well, you're gonna get there. And some of you may be at this point already, and kudos to you to rise up through everything and come on strong and be like, hey, no one's gonna take advantage of me. No one's gonna hurt me. No one's gonna tell me what I can and can't do. No one's gonna put their false perceptions on me. I know me. And I'm protected. I'm good. So all these thoughts that were affecting me, all these anxieties, they don't really matter, because at the end of the day, I'm the only one that I care about. Which I'm not saying go and be selfish. That's definitely not the case. It's more like, hey, I learned my value. I learned how to love myself. And I know my worth. And these naysay voices in my head, I'm not going to listen to it. Because I do know that you contemplate and have anxiety and go through I feel like it swishes in your head where you're like, oh, I'm gonna do something, and then, oh, I'm not. No, I'm not. Like, the anxieties get to you. You're like, I have this in mind, but people, what are they gonna think? Who cares? Who cares? That's the naysay voice. That's your shadow self. Because look at what came up last. Ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or internet. Listen to a damn professional. So for others of you with a 2 of Dove, you may be too close to some people, too close to the wrong people. Spirit wants to get you your soul tribe. They want to get you to a place of peace, to people who aren't going to gossip, who aren't going to bring you down for being different, who are going to ask, oh, you're feeling a time of change? Cool, tell me about it. Are you feeling a time of change? What's going on? Or even if they're like, oh, you're changing, that's cool. Like, just a little like, okay, that's what's up. It doesn't have to be something big. It's just, you're going through this transformation. You may be outgrowing some people. You'll be maybe finding new people who make you happy. But the whole point of this video is be thankful that you came out stronger, or that you will come out stronger if you're not there already. Because Spirit sees all that you can have, but it's up to you to have it. So take the proper steps so you could get into this Chariot vibe. Yes! Thank you, group number 2. I really do hope that you find peace. And if not, remember, some days you're going to be on top of the world, some days you're not, and that's okay. It's like the cycles of the moon. Sometimes you're full and sometimes you're just a crescent moon. It happens. I love you, love and light. Thank you for watching. This one is for pile number 3, the Golden Heart. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kristen Taylor's Intuitions. This is a general reading. So if you would like a personal reading, you can definitely look at the description below. I'll have my email address there for you. So right off the bat, I started with the Oracle of the Mermaids deck. I could definitely tell y'all are gifted. And if you don't know you're gifted, you may just be getting signs that you may take as coincidences. But let me tell you, something is trying to guide you. You want to call it the universe, you want to call it God, you want to call it spirits, whatever you want to call it. You are being guided. A guide, a mentor, a trusty ally. Or if you don't believe in the spiritual stuff and you're someone that just clicked on this page, you could just be getting mentored by somebody in your physical life. Someone's guiding you, helping you. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Spirit's beautiful. Even just being mentored by someone is beautiful. Because, let me tell you, Spirit, ever since I started working with them, I wouldn't change it for the world. So, definitely look at the signs, you know. Don't compare yourself to other people. You are being guided, but ultimately it is up to you what you decide. So, yes, listen to your guides. Look for the signs. Look for the red flags. Look for the blessings. Look where to go. But ultimately, it is up to you to make that final decision. But Spirit just wanted you to know that you are being watched over. And they are working together behind the scenes to make sure things go in your favor, even when things are falling apart. Because I feel like things have been falling apart. Or it could be in the past, in the present. Because this endurance, keep going, is reversed. For me, this is important. You may know that you're being guided. And you're still like, like, I know it's coming, but when is it coming? You know, like, I prayed about this. I manifested this. I know it should be here, but like, what about this time? Spirit doesn't care about your time. I'm sorry. This isn't about you. This is the universe. This is a whole. There's a story that needs to be said. You're a fly on the map, and you're not seeing the end of the road. You're only seeing what you want. But this life isn't just about what you want. This life is about obstacles, hurdles that you have to get across to become the person that you're supposed to be. So even though you want things on your time, it's not going to happen. I wish I could tell you it would, but it's not. As much as I wish for things, I just realized, like, hey, sometimes I'm being blocked for a reason. Or, hey, what did I need to learn from that situation? Or, hey, why didn't I look at the signs? Or, hey, look, there's a sign right there. Like, they just want you to turn this back up and keep going. Because they're right along with you. And even if they're not along with you, there's a community out there for you. If you reached out, that would go and help you keep going. So if you are like this, reach out to friends, reach out to family. Like, let them know, hey, I'm not feeling so hot today. Or, hey, like, can we go do something so I could get out of this pessimistic mindset that just wants to stay still or just fixate on the problems? Can we go out and do something fun, go swimming, go singing, go dancing? Go learn new things. Go explore. This doesn't have to be a woman. This could be a man as well. So the sex does not matter. You just need to get out of this staying still and contemplating. Go into like, keep going. You have this. Don't give up. You've already been through so much. Why are you going to give up? That's what I feel like. That's what Spirit's saying. You've already been through so much. What's the point of giving up now? This card is upright. It's fertility, potential, powerful creative energy, initiation energy. So again, this states you're gifted. Some of you may actually be pregnant, not even know you're pregnant, or may soon be getting pregnant, or maybe you're just in the beginning of your spiritual journey and you just really don't know what's going on, because this is reversed. Like, this is why I feel like y'all don't know. You either don't know y'all pregnant, or y'all don't know how gifted you are. You don't know the beauty you bring to this world. So if this is the beginning of the journey, then this is you in your little bubble. This is you. This is Spirit, and this is you. Because you're getting ready to start your journey. Or if you're just found out you're pregnant, congratulations. Or if you don't even know you're pregnant and you are going to be pregnant, well, later on, congratulations in the future. But either way, I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful that one, either you're beginning this journey, or two, that you don't even see the blessings that are about to pop up in your life. Because you don't see that there's potential. It's reversed. You don't see that there's potential. You don't see the beauty coming. You don't expect it. That's why the endurance keep going is reversed, because you don't expect that coming. You're ignoring the signs. You're ignoring what Spirit said. Or maybe you hear what Spirit says. You hear what the universe says. But as humans, we're just never satisfied. Never satisfied. I kind of just want to skip because I was supposed to jump over here, but the Four of Pentacles by itself, money. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the greed. I know you're like, why'd you get quiet really quick? This is money, improvements, more coming your way. So one, Spirit is saying it's coming your way, but for me, usually in the regular deck of Four of Pentacles, that's greed. So don't be greedy, because some of you may see the universe or may see things improving and you're like, hell yeah, I get this, I get that, I get this, my life's picking up. But then you're focusing too much on yourself. And it's like, wait a minute. It's like, okay, we're blessing you, but we're blessing you because you're supposed to help others. I do feel like a lot of you are supposed to help others in some form or fashion. Whether that be a teacher, a lawyer, a counselor, a friend, a family member. You're here to help other people. So yes, improvements are coming your way, but don't just focus on the financial aspects. Focus on giving and receiving, because it's in the reverse. This is important. So yes, you're going to get these blessings that are coming your way, but don't be stingy. This could be with your time, and Spirit's talking to me as well. It could be with your time. It could be with what you have. It could just be with yourself. You may just be spending too much time with yourself. Spirit's saying go out there. Like, yes, as a spiritual being, you may want to protect yourself. So some of you may be an empath like me, a light worker. And people's emotions throw you off. Or being around people overwhelms you, even if you don't know if you're an empath. Maybe just being around certain people, you're just like, ugh. Like, I don't want to be in this energy. But Spirit's saying, hey, we put you here for a reason. You can't just hide. You can't just block giving and receiving, because you're only going to be truly happy when you do put this upright and you do give and receive, because you're going to see the beauty in the world comes from sharing with other people. And let me tell you, I have to agree with them on that one. Sometimes I'll give out free readings just because Spirit said so, just because I feel like that's the right thing to do. And I do this because I love it. I'm not trying to be greedy. Because what comes from greed? For me, when I see the Four of Pentacles, I'm like, why do you have to be... Why are you holding on to things so tight? What happened that made you hold on to things so tight? Like, we get it. You want to be stable, but why? Like, you're going to get blessings. Like, this is positive. This is all positive cards, but at the same time, I just want you to understand that you're supposed to share. This isn't supposed to be reversed. You're supposed to be with groups of people. So if you have been getting really bad headaches lately or just not wanting to be around people, take that time for yourself, but also don't hide away. Because you have this crown chakra right here. And I'm going to go over them briefly, what the chakras is. The crown chakra. The crown, 7th chakra, is located at the top of the head. It represents states of higher consciousness and divine connection. So again, that lets me know that you are gifted, and some of you may not even know that you're gifted. Some of you may just think things are coincidences. So, and it's in the upright. So basically, we know you're the queen. We know you're the king. Hey, there you go. Shout out. Like, I feel if you aren't on a higher frequency already, y'all are almost on the brink of getting to a higher frequency where you see world than more than just the physical form. You know that there's more out there than that. And in reverse, this is the chakra that you have to work on. The solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus, 3rd eye chakra, is located below the chest. It represents self-esteem, pleasure, willpower, and personal responsibility. So, yes, everyone has insecurities. That's what everyone needs to understand. Everyone. If anyone ever says that they don't have insecurity, they're a liar. Right off the bat. So don't beat yourself up for your insecurities. At all. I literally want you to tell yourself that you love yourself. Every flaw. Everything. There's some things that I used to hate about myself. And I used to be like, oh, well, if I look like this, things would be better. No, this is your reality. You needing to be other things are signs of insecurities on yourself. But Spirit, the universe, made you the way you are for a reason. You are more than you could ever imagine. Like right off the beginning, they told you that you're guided, that you're gifted. They're telling you, don't give up, keep going, switch this upright. They're telling you that if you don't even know where you're at the spiritual journey, then you're this baby that's going to grow into something beautiful. And you just don't know what's coming. You just don't know. You may be like, my life is falling apart. And it's really not. It's your perception. Because Spirit even said, you're going to get more coming your way, blessings. They just don't want you to be greedy for it. Because if you turn greedy, and this may be your past or your present, it's the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is someone that doesn't take bullshit. I actually call myself the Queen of Swords. A lot of us other Queen of Swords, hey, like, yes, the good thing is, like, we don't accept bullshit. But at the same time, let's be real. We're so quick to have our swords up and fight that we may worsen situations. Or if not worsen situations, no, we definitely worsen situations sometimes because we're so quick to swing. I can't even lie. Sometimes we're so quick to attack when no one's even attacking, but we're just trying to make sure we're okay. And I'm so sorry that it keeps focusing in and out. I'm trying to get a good picture here. But let me see if I bring it closer. Because you see how she's just closing their mouth? They may not even said anything. They just see a big beast and they're just like, I'm going to tame you. And what if that person or that, I'm saying person, but what if they weren't even coming to harm you and you're just ready to attack? It's because you see a potential threat. And there may have been a situation in the past where you did attack and you're like, I ruined everything, or like I ruined things because I'm impulsive, or I came on too strong, or I'm getting a lot of like, I'm independent and do things for myself. And that's cool. It's cool to do things for yourself. I kind of feel like it's both. Like, you're like, I do things for myself, but that doesn't mean that I always want to be by myself. That's what I'm hearing. But it's like, what? Like, you put on this tough persona, but on the inside, you are a sweet individual. It's just you have this tough persona because you've been through a lot. You're like, how longer till I get to that finish line? Because right now, you don't see that 10 of Cups. So actually, I'm skipping. Let me just tell you real quickly. Whew. I feel like y'all are exhausted. I'm literally feeling so tired from this reading. Like, I feel like y'all been through a lot and you're like, Kristen, you don't even know. You don't even know what I've been through. Like, I am so tired. Y'all, whoever this pile is, I give you props because I'm exhausted. I feel like you're always on the go, go, go. Like you don't have time to rest. Like if I don't do it, no one else is going to do it. And like the Queen of Swords, like some of y'all, some of the groups, because take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. Some of you are like, I am the Queen of Swords and I'm proud of it. Like no one should have talked to me that way or treated me that way. And others of you are like, I was the Queen of Swords because I thought this or I assumed this. And that's why I did this. And I may have, like you see the good and the bad. You're like, oh, this is something I love about myself. But this could potentially hurt people as well. So I feel like Spirit is trying to get you not to be so solo and so strong. And so like they love that you want to protect yourself and care for yourself. But they also want you to open up yourself to other people because yes, y'all may communicate with Spirit, or some of y'all may be getting mentored by someone, but there's so many people out there that can bring abundance to your life. Love. The Golden Heart's all about love. So we need to take that cold heart, the Queen of Swords. You see how she's in the ice? You see how she's in the cold? You see, we need to defrost that ice cold heart because she's protecting herself and turn it into a golden heart. Because some of you may feel like you ruin things by jumping. You ruin things because you were protecting yourself. And I've been there. I protect myself all the freaking time and it ends up getting me in trouble because like I want to make sure I'm okay. But these are insecurities within yourself that other people don't even know about and you're just projecting them outwards. So it's just taking time to reflect and actually listen to the guides, look at the signs. Because the next card I have here for you is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is all about cycles. So if there was an opportunity that was missed, it's going to come back again. Cycles, 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 cycles. Honestly, I'm so tired. Like, I just feel so exhausted. Fate, karma, destiny, fortune, cycles. Fate, karma, cycles. I'm going to be very honest with y'all. This is my pile as well. And a lot of y'all may have gone through something recently with somebody that triggered y'all. That made that Queen of Swords come out. And you probably miss your old self because your old self didn't care that much. Like you didn't have to feel like you're on guard all the time. So they want you to know, yes, you're going through a cycle where you're tough, where you're independent, where you want to do things. But now it's time for that cycle to change right now. It's time to switch. It's time to be more caring, be more loving. Thaw out that ice cold heart, make it a golden heart because you're blocking your blessings. The 10 of Cups upright is completion. You see that rainbow? Happiness, good things. Let me try to make this clear. Happiness, good things, party or celebration. But it's in the reverse. So this lets me know that you're blocking yourself. And my eyes keep getting watery and tired. So it's either y'all are sad or tired, or y'all just sad of being tired, or tired of being sad. Y'all are just tired of these mood changes. You're tired of feeling like you have to put on the show all the fucking time for other people. Tired of having to explain yourself. Tired of being like, hey, if you didn't do this, I wouldn't have to bring out my sword in the first place. That's what I'm feeling. The next card I have here is the 7 of Wands. So, I'm so sorry. My eyes are getting watery, guys. I'm gonna have to take a break real quick. Like, I'm not even crying. It's my eyes are burning. Like, I feel like y'all are tired. Yeah, because I was wiping my eyes because I really was like getting yawn. Like this y'all are just going through a lot. Some of y'all are sad. Some of y'all are tired. It's getting. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. I had to stop because it was too much. I really started crying. Like, everything got to me because I'm used to feeling myself, but this is a general reading. So I'm picking up on a lot of y'all's energy, not just myself. So yes, this is my story, but this is also y'all's story. This is what I've gone through, but this is also what y'all's gone through. So we don't have everything word for word. I'm not saying that everything happened to me happened to you, but what I'm saying is in this pile is y'all are being guided, and you've been through so much. And you're just like, when am I going to get to the freaking finish line? Now I get why your endurance is so... It's just insane, because the card that I picked up where I started feeling overwhelmed on is the 7 of Cups reversed. The 7 of Cups reversed is giving up, lack of confidence, overwhelmed. And right when I picked up this card and started explaining to y'all what happened, I got overwhelmed. I could not, at first it started with me just being tired, and like I was like, my makeup's rubbing in my eye, and no, I had to stop the video because I started feeling overwhelmed. I started feeling what so many of you are feeling through, and some of it is so intense, and I'm sorry that any of y'all ever had to feel that way. I'm sorry that anyone ever made your heart grow cold, because that's definitely not okay. It could have been loved ones, it could be family members, it could have been friends, it could be all of them together. It could just be so much going on, because what people don't understand is when you're spiritual, it's not easy. When you're being guided, sometimes you don't get a say-so, or you feel like you don't get a say-so. Ultimately, it is up to you to make the decision, but sometimes when you're being guided, they're there to guide you because you're going to go through rough waters. You're going to go through stuff. This is why this is upside down. The endurance keep going because you're tired. Like, it's saying you're just in the beginning of your journey. You don't even know what can actually actualize if you just really embrace everything. But you're kind of like, whoa, if I wasn't embracing everything, this has already been a wild ride. I don't know. So that's what I feel. It just was a lot. And I just found it crazy that on the card that it's about being overwhelmed and wanting to give up, I couldn't even tell y'all anything. I couldn't even put into words. Tears just started coming into my eyes. So I just want to tell y'all I love y'all, because like, this life's hard. No one gives you a rule book on how all this goes at all. So give yourself a pat on the back, because I feel like you really do deserve it. I feel like you went through hell. So we're going to get over the overwhelmed feelings. It was just too much. Y'all don't even know. I was like, whoa. The 3 of Pentacles is next. So the 3 of Pentacles is improvements underway, but delays around it. Renowned glory, place of worship. So this is all about finding yourself. I'm not saying that all y'all have to go to church, because some of y'all, that may not be your belief. Some of you it is. Like, do whatever you need to do to be one with yourself. If you need to meditate, go meditate. If you need to go to church, go to church. But improvements are underway, but delays will happen because this is life. So no wonder they're like, keep going, because you already know how life's going to happen. There's going to be bumps, but we're going to guide you. And I know there's hell on the way, but don't worry, because it's the wheel of fortune. Things are going to change. It's okay if you're going through things that are making your wheel of fortune be reversed. It's going to go up right. It's saying like, look it's cycles. I'm letting you know there's cycles coming. So even though you went through all this and still, you're scared of that 10 of Pentacles being reversed because you're going through these insecurities where you're feeling overwhelmed, it's okay. You just need to find your center. You just need to find your peace. You need to do what you need to do to meditate. I'm sorry I'm talking fast because they're talking to me really fast. Okay, Spirit, calm down. I need to breathe, guys. Whoa. They just really want to talk to you. I'm over here tripping. I'm over here crying. Oh my goodness. So the next card we have over here, and I'm so sorry, I'm trying not to fall because I'm walking around because there's just so much energy going on. It's the 9 of Cups. So that's satisfaction, luxury, emotional stability. I can't talk, guys. Y'all don't understand how overwhelmed I am by this deck, but I'm not going to edit anything else out because that's not what I do. Y'all are going to get the real me. So if I'm really freaking tired, I'm really freaking exhausted, that's because how I feel like that's how y'all feel. This is the energy that I'm picking up out of the cards. So y'all went from this overwhelmed feeling with the 7 of Wands reversed to, in the future, being the 9 of Cups. Being satisfied, luxury, emotional stability. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's all standing up and having to do all this hard work. And then look over here in the future. Guy or girl, doesn't matter. You're sitting down with a smile on your face, with your cups in a row, with spirit all around. That golden heart. Your golden heart came out, it thawed. And you're satisfied. You're happy. You're happy because you beat these things that were making you not feel. You beat the insecurities. You beat the overwhelming feelings. You went into yourself, meditated, realized what you were doing wrong. Yes, people did things to trigger you, but what do you need to do to figure out yourself? What do you need to do to get to your place of peace so you could get to this 9 of Cups? And then once you get to that 9 of Cups, you're going to jump up to the 10 of Cups. You're going to ascend. So it's the 9 to the 10. The 10 of Cups. You went from this 10 of Cups reverse. Look how dull this card is. Look how dull. I mean, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's reversed and it's dull. And then look at this card. Ooh, see that glowing, glitter, bright? It's like it came alive. Like this is just something that you wanted that... I'm so sorry, I'm shaking. This is something that you wanted that you couldn't obtain because you're like, it's not going to happen because my heart's cold, my Queen of Swords energy's up. But then look in the future, Spirit saying, hey, that dull picture, bam, golden. You're going to get all your 10 cups in a row. You're going to have what you want. You're going to have happiness complete. You're going to get to that end goal that you want to be at. Dreams coming true. Dreams coming true. And then I can't even stop it because Spirit keeps proving themselves. I didn't even tell y'all during this recording, I'm recording one video that tries to go through, like during every section, I try to do each video separately, but one long video. My breakdown went on a separate video by itself. That does not happen. Technology does not work that way. It's not just going to break the video up by itself. You literally have to press stop and play. I was recording everything all the way through for the heart, but my breakdown went on a separate video by itself, which Spirit is giving me the option to put that in the video. And you know for sure I'm putting that in the video because I'm not going to hide anything from y'all. I'm crazy, so y'all going to get whatever. So stay tuned because I'm not going to lie to you. Whatever Spirit comes through, I'm going to tell you. If I'm extra, so be it. Because that is me. But the last 2 cards are perfect from the 9 of Cups going into the 10 of Cups. Because Spirit wants you to get going. What? Get going, keep going. They want you to get going. They want you to keep going. They want you to turn that upright. Because this one is from the Rebel deck. Oracle with Attitude. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. The world has your back. This is the world a second time. This is the second time in your reading where it's saying, hey, they told you at the beginning that they're guiding you. And then they came right before the end to be like, hey, we told you in the beginning, we're telling you in the end, we have your back. We told you you're going through hell. It's going to be overwhelming, but you're going to get where you need to go. But you need to go into yourself. You need to do this 3 of Pentacles. Meditate. Do whatever you need to do to see what's in you, see what needs to be worked on. Not just, oh, so-and-so triggered. Okay, if you were triggered, there's something inside you that was triggered. There's a reason why you reacted that way. So be responsible for yourself as well. Especially if you're working with Spirit. They're not going to let you hide from yourself. They call me out all the time, let me tell you. And the last one is, you are talented and fucking amazing. I'm going to say it for the people in the back. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. Let me tell you. So, I told you I'm extra, so sometimes I do use it for dumb shit. I really need to stop. But we're talented. Group number 3. We're talented. We're fucking amazing. That's why we could survive all this hell and then still end up fucking amazing because we still land on our feet. There used to be this saying that I used to say. They used to say, oh, like, it was about a cat. I don't know why I want to bring it up. It's like, the cat has 9 lives, so no matter what, you're gonna be fine. We're protected. So even if one of those lives go, we're still gonna land on our feet. And when it is our time to go, don't worry, we are gonna be guided. But we are fucking talented and we are fucking amazing, and we're here to use our voice because the world has our back. It says the world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. So this is all about growing and maturing because yes, you were that Queen of Swords. You were being greedy, even though you knew blessings were coming. They turn into insecurities. Something caused you to go to that Queen of Swords, causing insecurities, causing you to get overwhelmed. Okay, time to get out of, excuse me. Time to get out of that overwhelmed feeling. Meditate, find yourself, and you'll be back. I really loved y'all's reading. But y'all need to stop making me cry, okay? Because that was a lot. Woo! Y'all got me. But if you would like a more personalized reading, definitely inbox me. It's in the comments below. Leave me feedback. Let me know if it resonated or did not resonate for any pile. If you watched it all the way through, you're crazy, and kudos to you, because I fucking love you. Even if you decided to watch this thing all the way through, first off, applause to you. And please let me know if you did. I might give you a free reading, because that's crazy. You're crazy out there. And I just want to say I love all of y'all. I hope you have a good night, a good morning, a good life, and know that you are always being cared for.